So I spent 12 years in sports marketing, and almost 7 years ago I decided to move into nonprofit and moved from Chicago to Nashville, took a job with Junior Achievement in Development. And when I started that position in 2007, 2008, it was before the recession, and asking for money was almost too easy. And after I did that for a couple of years, I came to Owen and started working on my MBA, which was something I always wanted to do. And after I graduated, got a call from a headhunter who said, would you consider a job with a mid-sized nonprofit? And I said, no, I love my job, but thanks for calling. And she called me back 2 days later and said, I can tell you who it is now. And I said, okay, but you should know I still love my job. And she said, it's Make-A-Wish. And how do you say no to that? Make-A-Wish is the largest wish-granting organization in the country. And we grant a wish across the country every 38 minutes to a child who's facing a life-threatening illness. And that wish gives the child hope, strength, and joy. So a child who used to get to go to ballet classes or soccer games, go to school with their friends, who now has to take chemo treatments and go to surgery and face doctors, now has something to look forward to. And we give them that. And sometimes it's a trip, and sometimes it's a computer or someone to meet. And all of that has the power that changes how they approach their illness. I think there's a lot of misconception about the nonprofit industry, and it's one of the things I'm hoping to change. It's something that by having my MBA, I know I can change. We've been the industry that it was okay to miss a goal. There's a huge opportunity to change that. We have a responsibility in the nonprofit sector. In the for-profit sector, you give us money and we turn around and we give you a good or a service. In the nonprofit sector, we take your money and we give it to someone else. And with that comes great responsibility. So we're looking at how we can take the for-profit business practices and incorporate them into what we do to become more efficient and more effective. We're looking at ways that we can set ourselves apart from government programs, how we can add value to the for-profit sector through what we're doing. And as we do that, we're changing the landscape of the nonprofit industry. I use my Vanderbilt MBA every day. There's not a situation that happens that doesn't have me calling back on those skills. We learned how to think. We learned tactics and approaches to problems that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else.